Hall of Fame owner J.L. Wilkinson of the Kansas City Monarchs said John Donaldson was the greatest pitcher that ever threw a baseball, and he was an authority on ball players. Wilkinson's team sent more players to the National Baseball Hall of Fame than any other Negro League franchise. Wilkinson signed many of black baseball's all-time great pitchers, names like Satchel Paige, Bullet Rogan, and Hilton Smith. To rank John Donaldson above them all is stating something significant. Donaldson was Wilkinson's first star with the All-Nations team beginning in 1912. Together, they built a barnstorming route that would prove to be a fruitful moneymaker and a safety net for years to come. Reportedly during those years, Donaldson had unprecedented success, compiling a record of 85-5 in his first 2 seasons with the multinational club. He struck out more than 500 batters 3 seasons in a row, through 2 separate consecutive 100-inning stretches without allowing a single earned run, hurled 30 consecutive no-hit innings, struck out 30 batters in a single game, and built a reputation as the greatest pitcher in the world. When the Negro National League was formed in 1920 at the Kansas City YMCA, it was Donaldson who suggested the name Monarchs for the franchise. Wilkinson approved the name choice and built the entire franchise around Donaldson's star power. The new league was where Donaldson could prove his value both on and off the field. Pitching less and playing every day in the Kansas City outfield, Donaldson was later voted as the Monarchs' all-time best center fielder in 1954. The Monarchs boasted of John Donaldson, the greatest all-around ball player in the world, and his versatility was valuable to the franchise. As the fledgling league struggled in the early years, Wilkinson made the bold move to take Donaldson away from the Monarchs. Wilkie, as his players called him, revived the All-Nations barnstorming team with John Donaldson as the headlining manager. Money John Donaldson made went straight into Wilkinson's pocket, unlike the Negro League receipts where a percentage of every game went to the league office under the control of President Rube Foster. The All-Nations buoyed the Monarchs franchise, and John Donaldson sacrificed time in the league to turn profits for the organization. Donaldson's reliance on the Negro National League was at best tenuous. John, unlike any other player in the league, did not need an organized black league to survive. He could make as much money as he wanted outside of the league, and his long-term legacy has suffered because of it. His skills were at an all-time premium, and his play with the All-Nations produced 2 of his known 14 no-hitters. And this life on the road brought numerous lucrative job opportunities. When Babe Ruth and his all-white Major League All-Stars came to Kansas City in October of 1922, Donaldson rejoined the Monarchs for the exhibition playing center field and batting leadoff. He led the Monarchs in drubbing the Bambinos boys, scoring 3 runs. By 1924, contract offers reached Donaldson from several towns, wanting him to lead their semi-pro clubs. He ultimately accepted an offer considered too good to ignore. Donaldson's departure for a more lucrative job cost his long-term legacy. Newspapers raved the Bertha, Minnesota fisherman had hired the greatest left-hander that the game had ever boasted of. Together, we will restore his legacy.